Man, when you look at part 80, what a freak accident that was. That when I looked at my Bible studies from my Bible study channel, Trey Stokes Daily Bible Studies YouTube channel, that stuff's done way in advance. And so when I added those pages to see where I was and to find that on 825 in Revelation, it would be on page 1825, and the 452 page, when that day comes to 4052, drop the zero, 452, 8 times 25 times 2026, 4052. I was like, that's impossible. And again, that doesn't mean that's the date. Just a lot of coincidences could be just popping up. And the Lord could be allowing me to just be playing with my own head. But I'm not making that up, y'all. That really went down. Again, Trump will be 2929, 2 days old, a palindrome, same number backwards and forwards. And I'll be 23791, and it is day 237. And 7912 was May 8th of 1978. I'll be 23791 days old, and May 8th, 1978 was 7912. And I'll be 23791 days old. I don't know, man. I'm either going to die that day in a car accident or like something's going down. And I'll never forget, and I'll never let y'all forget that I was so hyped up thinking it was the event in 2022 when Sirius the Dog Star rose on August 12th. And it just so happened that it was also a midpoint of two total lunar eclipses and two total solar eclipses. The two total lunars were 88 days in both directions, and one of them landed on November 8th, 88. The other was May 16th, 2022. And the 251 days in both directions of the two total solar eclipses, the others were lunars, if I hope I said that correctly, was December 4th, 2021. And Lily of I Pet Goat, of that's what she represented. She represented that total solar eclipse of of April 20th, 2023, because she delivered the flower full moon, the lotus, the apple split in two and it burst into a lotus. And the only time, remember, a total solar eclipse is a new moon, so it delivers a full moon. And that full moon was a flower. And the flower full moon is in May. And the only time that that's happened in any modern time where a total solar has delivered a flower full moon was the flower full moon of May 5th, and the total solar of 15 days earlier, the subsequent new moon total solar eclipse of April 20th, 2023. So I knew, just like I know now, I just knew the event was going to go down on that. And did it? No. Nothing happened on this earth. So it was a timestamp only. But in my personal life, it was one of the craziest days of my life ever. The day before, the day after. And then we had a death in the family 17 days later. So from that all was part of that. Just some really bad demons, some really bad family drama. And I'm just wondering, man, if this is not the right eye wound event, I'm like, goodness gracious, Lord, what's all I can do is pray. I mean, but there's too much stuff lining up. Like this is palpable. Trump's a palindrome. I'm 23791 days old. Birthday July 6, 1961. The fusion of 761, which is the total verses of 357 Daniel and 404 Revelation combined. It's the mirror date of May 8th. Sean Connery, born 8/25, his first James Bond. The Mirror, May 8th, 1963. And so on and so forth. I think that was part 4. This is part, what, 80 or 81? I think it's part 81. And today is August 1st, 81. I didn't plan that out, but I just now realized that. Okay. Now, I saw The Dark Knight on a total solar eclipse on this date in 2008. So that would have been 18 years ago. 18 years ago tonight, I saw The Dark Knight on a total solar eclipse. It delivered its moon. Its full moon was on 8/16. 15 days later. I want you to look, I think it's Rising Day where it does this. 239 times 2026. It's day 239. Let's try it this way. 8 times 27 times, which is 216, by the way, 6 times 6 times 6 in James Bond's car tag, times 2026. No, that comes to 761, which is the total number of verses in Revelation and Daniel. That's a big deal. And then we multiply that by 239. No, that's not it. What is it where I get this 80116 combination? Let's try day 237 times 2026. That's what it is. When we run the event day, it's day 237 and times that by 2026, we get the total solar of 801 fused with its subsequent full moon on 8/16 in 2008. I saw The Dark Knight, 2008. It came out on 7/18/2008, The Dark Knight. Am I able to show y'all that real quick? So here it is. It's the year 2008. You're watching this on your smart TV, so you can see in the URL, it's 2008. And it says August 2008 right there, too. Sorry. So where my cursor is, plain to see, August 2008. And there's your total solar eclipse. New moon, total solar, August 1st. I saw The Dark Knight on that Friday night. It gave us a lunar eclipse on August 16th. And so when we run just 237, because it's day 237 times 2026, we get that 801 and that 8/16. So if we were to run those dates, and we've done it before, that total solar to the rising day is a perfect 6,600 days even. And it's 216 months. And we'll be, yeah. And remember, it's 8 times 27, which is the day, equals 216. 158 in the hours, May 8th, again, coded. That's a big deal, man. And you run the 8/16 to the rising day, that May 8th is coded at 6585, so it's May 8th either way. The 216 is still there. The 58 is still in the hours. You run that to event day, and it's the 58 with the 83, and 83 is murder. 216 still there, the 58 still there. I don't know, man. There's a lot of stuff popping off. Anyway, this is a pretty quick. I went ahead and looked at Deliverance, the 7-6. Did I already do this? 149 Antichrist over here. And the four base ciphers 216 over here. 7-6 is the birthday of Ned Beatty, who was the star, one of the stars in the movie. Deliverance, July 30th, 1972. Of course, the Antichrist gets delivered. And on event day, you do have the 49, which is his name in the same cipher as Antichrist. Also, along with the 97, the 97th verse of Revelation is the opening of the seal, represents the deadly wound, in my opinion, because the next verse is representing rising, because it's the white horse crowning Bible verse. So it's a death and rising 6162, Revelation 6:1, Revelation 6:2, the first horse, death and rising. In my opinion, it's just the way I look at it. So Billy Preston was on the first ever SNL. And so Billy Preston to our event is 9/11, 79 years, 11. Let me turn that off. There's that 292 again, as Trump is 29292. But 79 years, 11 months, so 9/11 is coded there. 718, 88, Dark Knight, blah, blah, blah. Then Billy Preston's death is on 666, June 6 of the year 6, 2006. You know how we called like 1979, we call that, when'd you graduate? You say 79. Well, or when were you born? I was born in 61. That's just how we talked in the seven. I mean, in the previous millennium or the previous century. Now, when this year began, people didn't just say, when were you born? And they go 01 or 1, they go 2001. You add 2000 to it, but it's literally 666. Year 6, month 6, day 6, Billy Preston. Sure enough, on Rising Day, it's 7387. 7 is number for cleansing, 38, death, 38, murder. It'd be 7385 for death, murder on May 8th if you run Billy Preston's alleged death to our event day of the 25th. 85 for May 8th, as most countries write it. Whew, 242, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, Billy Preston. Dusty Rhodes and Cody Rhodes, American Dream and then American Nightmare. You know what I'm saying? So, Cody Rhodes, June 30th, 1985. Did I do Dusty Rhodes? Where's Dusty Rhodes at? Dusty Rhodes? Guess I didn't have it pulled up. October 12th, 1945. October 12th. Maybe I got to pull up my other tabs. I just didn't see it. 29, 537 on event 539. I love that 537. That is an amazing number. I'm going to get into it, but okay. And then he was June 11th, 2015, his death. June 11th, 2015. June 11th, 2015, Dusty Rhodes' alleged death. 34 is in the months, 58 is in the weeks for May 8th, and 34 is murder. 4093 to 4095. Oh, on Rising Day, I also like that it would be 11 years, 2 months, 16 days, so 216 is coded. 585 in the weeks, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So the American Nightmare, June 30th, 1985. and we run him to the event day, it's 1531. 49 begins the month, which is his name in the same cipher as Antichrist. 47 is in the weeks, which is his number also, but nothing too spectacular. I thought to look up Little Richard. I don't know why. I'm not sure if I did a birthday or not. There's something I was watching. I think we did that in a previous video. Did I do Little Richard? I think I'm done. I think we're done. Yeah. The rest is, yeah. All right. Anyway, love you guys.